Well, hello, my fellow car modelers. How are you doing today? It is that time of the month. I got my box, my Salvinos JR Models Builders Club box with all kinds of goodies. So let's take a look inside. Alright, I've got hobby knife here. Let's slice it open. I'm looking forward to this one. This one is really neat. Very cool. New licensing. Here we go. Look, there's the decals, and it's all right side up and ready for you. Ready to see this? That's cool. We'll look at that in a minute. Whammo! Boom! My camera's not far enough away. Let's get this up. We're not that professional here. But look at that. Yes, sirree, bub. The Bobby Isaac K&K Insurance Dodge. This was the 71 year. You can kind of see behind Bobby right there. It's the one where the window has that angle instead of the angle that way. These were cool looking cars, man. And, oh yes, we'll talk about a little bit of talkings that are going on about colors. But until then, we're going to open this up and look at it. But before we open up and look at this, we're going to take a look at what we got for what we got here for sticker and decals. So let's move that aside and let's take a look. I don't know what it is, so I'll be surprised when you're surprised. Wham! Ooh, cool. That's a different set. Come on, open it up. Got ourselves number 9 Chase Elliott Napa car. I guess this would be the, what do they call that? The patriotic paint scheme about a year ago. A little over last season, we'll say. That's pretty cool. You never know. You never know. And there's more decals that go with it. Everything you need to do that patriotic theme. And this one I want to see. Check this out. This is cool. Get it out. Get it out. Look at that. That is cool. That's super cool. I like it. Cool. Like that. It's cool. I like it. Because, man, Aero Coupe. Monte Carlo Aero Coupe. How cool is that? Yeah, that is really neat. I like these little, got like a matte finish to them. Boy, oh boy, I got to come up with a way of displaying all these. Whatever extra ones I get, Felix steals them and puts them on his bedroom door. But when I got, singles, rare ones, oh yeah, I got to find something special for that. So let's take a look at this Bobby Isaac kit. Super, super cool picture there with the man himself. Bobby was a NASCAR hero, man. Did some great things in the late 60s and early 70s. Most of his time was spent in that K&K Insurance Dodge. I got a kind of a close-up and personal little rubbings with a actual real one of these cars. I think it was probably one that was built a season or two later. Buddy Baker drove the car that I kind of did some work on. We ended up selling it when we got it stripped down and found some things we didn't want to deal with. It was a pretty rusted car, but I got to really look at the underneath this because I peeled the body off of the one we had. And there's one thing that what we did when we were identifying ours, something you notice here. Most of the time, the filler is about here on the cars. On the K&K Insurance Dodges, a lot of them, the filler was up a little farther to get it a little higher because they had a really tall fuel guy. That was something that confirmed the car that we had. Now, I just noticed that first thing whenever I see this. I noticed it when I saw this box art, that little bit higher fuel filler there. The chassis were pretty interesting, and I will say that Jim got them very, very close. You could make a pretty nice, accurate Dodge Cup car out of these kits. But let's get this thing opened. Let's see, I'm working on one right now. I mentioned it a long time ago, and I had everybody guess what I'm doing with the Dodge Charger that I'm working on, and I still haven't let people know what the secret is. It is a secret. I do plan on here soon getting back on it, and I'm working on the chassis on that car, but that's going to be a neat one. We'll get to that one. and another time. But if anybody who's been a long time watcher remember that I did put that out there, and everybody said, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing the KK insurance car. Nope, I guarantee you no one's guessed it. Wow, holy orange. This one has the flat hood because that team, that's what they ran, the flat hood. But that is frickin' orange. Look at that. And one thing that's nice about, we've seen this Dodge. These are just the best NASCAR Cup car Dodge Chargers ever put out in scale. You're not going to beat them. But, ooh, look at that. If anybody knows what that is, because we're getting the flat hood, that was a later thing. They also added, this is a replacement bumper, correct bumper, for the Pontiac 2+2 that was put out a few years ago. So it's nice to have another one. We're going to take a look at a few things here. This one comes because it's 71. We've got treaded tires. I love these treaded tires. Also, everything in the interior, everything's orange. This car was, here we go, poppy red, which was an orange. And the other pieces, like the the engine and some of the suspension pieces and stuff like that, done in this gunmetal color or metallic gray, or however you want to say it. It makes it so much easier if you want to paint it or if you just want to leave it like that. It gives you some good color choices there. But then of course I love the chrome tree, all the different years and options on your front bumper. And again, there is a front bumper for the cars that painted the front bumper, mostly times in 1971. So there's a 71. Let's see if we see right there. There's a 71 unchromed bumper right there. If you want to go that route, they ran on this team a chrome bumper. So that's the 71 bumper right there. That's the later years right there. And I love it how there's also a set of unchromed 5 slots in there. You got like 3 sets of wheels in these kits. There's also, you can see them down in there, right there, the Holman and Moody style. So you got a lot of options here. Let's take a look at the decal sheet. Yes. Oh, it's always hard to get a nice set of K&K Insurance Dodge decals. Beautifully done. Of course they're beautifully done. Of course, because Clay Kemp did the artwork, printed through Power Slide at Cartograph. So you're just not going to beat these decals. And this is cool. It's the first time I've ever seen it where it's reflective. The little VIP list right there. I love these sheets, especially with the reflective stuff. Like having that's a nice little add-on just to blank out for the door handle. It gives you that kind of metal chrome effect. I love these K&K Insurance cars. I love the color. I love poppy red. It's my favorite orange. It's my go-to orange. I always keep some in stock at all times. Anything I paint orange, I usually use poppy red. I just like how it looks. It's also the color that was used pretty much almost exact formula for Chevy engine orange. Here is a controversial one. That is the actual color, poppy red Chevy engine orange, that the Good Wrench cars were on the interior. Oh yeah, you're all yelling at me. They were. I'm telling you, that it was orange, not red. This is an awful bright orange, and you can make yourself a very nice looking K&K Insurance Dodge. But I just happen to have from MCW. Highly recommend it. I like these and lacquers. Ready to rock. There is your poppy red. That is orange. And it's pretty close. It's a little darker. Those cars were very bright orange. What I suggest whenever I've done a poppy red car, I always base coat in white. And then when you put this on, oh my goodness, it pops. Another one who used poppy red, I did an AJ Foyt car, which is called, when it's AJ Foyt, of course it's called Coyote Red or Coyote Orange, whichever. That was Poppy Red also. His interiors were orange, but when he'd have his cars completely orange, man, it just popped. And I did a Laguna, and I put white base down, and I shot the Poppy Red on there. Man, it looked great. And that was something when we were stripping down that K&K insurance car we had. I found a lot of parts, pieces of that car that were still Poppy Red. Oh boy, was that identifiable. Super cool car, iconic paint scheme, iconic driver. If you're not in this club and you want to be, you've been thinking about it and you're on the fence, just do it. It's cool. If it's something you can afford, it's the price of a kit. If you buy multiple kits a month, just add it into your budget, because what you get is so much more than just a kit. Even if it is a kit you might not be interested. There's no such thing as a bad model car kit, especially from Salvinos JR Models. Yeah, of course I would say that. You've got a kit that you can sell, trade, or just give to a friend. But also, it's an awesome community of like around 500 other builders that have like interests. The Tuesday night that I keep missing, the Tuesday night meetings that we have that are only for the Builders Club, are fun, and we get to hear a lot of stuff that nobody else gets to hear about the company and things coming down the pike. And then of course there's the Facebook group that you have to be a member to be a part of that Facebook group. And what a bunch of great model builders that give great tips and show off their great builds and inspire. So that is what I have to say about that. That's my sales pitch for the club. It's fun. It's fun to be a part of. We've all become such good friends over the years, and it's neat when you go to model shows and you meet up with these guys and you had never met them face to face. That's always a big plus. At MCW, get your Poppy Red in gloss lacquer. That's my jam. I like the lacquers. Ready to go. You dump it in. Yep. Love this stuff. I might be building this car. I haven't been too interested in doing a 71. I've got a couple of the kits, but if I was to do a 71 Charger, I got to say this would probably be it. So that's all I got to say about that. Thank you so much for watching. Go over there, check out this QR code right there. You put your phone up against the screen and take a shot of that. It's going to take you right to the website. You can go right on there and join the club. And now it's international, so anywhere in the world, you can get onto the website and order whatever you need. It's all there. And they're starting to carry supplies, so it can become a one-stop shop thing. You go in there and you buy yourself your kit, and you need some glues and some paints, maybe some tools and a dinger like that. Everybody needs a dinger. I got a couple of them. Bam, you can order from there, but they don't carry dingers. I'm sorry, they don't carry dingers. But they do carry nippers. Alrighty, that's it. I'm out of here. I got some things to do. I got some other model building to get to. I got a sneak peek. Chassis done. Got my Porsche build I got to get back on. I'm going to be doing a video on that here in the next day or so. Give you guys an update on that. That's coming along great. And we got so many more videos. Yes, I haven't done a lot of here at the bench videos. I've been doing a lot of podcast style videos because I got a lot of great guests. If you haven't watched these, great guests, great information about our hobby. Go check those out, man. I love doing podcast style videos. I enjoy it. I wish you guys would definitely check them out because they're done for you and there's great information and you will find some really interesting stuff on there. So, with some really interesting people, very interesting people.
Wait, what?
I might have a couple of not so interesting people like Chuck, but that was a while ago. I wouldn't bring Chuck back on. We don't need that aggravation. Anyways, go build a model. Why? Why do we build these model cars? Oh, that is so simple. You know the answer. 'Cause they're fun. Here's the producer.